What is up, everybody? Welcome back to RacingDudes.com. Well, the Kentucky Derby's over, the Belmont, the Preakness, all of that's over, but we got a new top 5 list to debut every week now leading up to the Breeders' Cup, and that is the top 5 horses in the United States each and every week. So that's what we'll do starting this week. Some of you may know that have been with us for a while, some of you may not, but Jared and I both are in a voting poll for the NTRA where we rank the top 10 thoroughbreds each week. And so, for the last couple of years, I'll do a video where I give my top 5 out each week. So this is my top 5 horses from the NTRA top 10 thoroughbred poll that like I said, we vote on every single week. All right, we'll start from the bottom and go up. Number 5 on my list for this week was In Italian. I just think this horse has been super, spectacular over the last few races for her. Came into this year with a big win at Keeneland. Followed that up with a big win last weekend at Belmont Park. This horse just goes to the front and absolutely dominates them. So number 5 on my list for this week is In Italian. I thought she was ultra impressive once again at Belmont Park. Number 4 on the list, Clairiere. I think this is a horse that just keeps getting better and better. Every year she shows up, she's just a little bit better. Of course, got a big win in the Ogden Phipps Stakes. Last weekend at Belmont Park. She also won the Apple Blossom at Oakland Park as well. Clairiere, man, this horse just keeps getting better for Steve Asmussen. She looks like she's going to have another solid year this season. Number 3 on the list, Up to the Mark, the turf horse for Todd Pletcher, who now has 2 Grade 1 wins in a row, including the Manhattan Stakes last weekend at Belmont Park. And you can see all these horses that I've got in my top 5, they were at Belmont Park last weekend. That's how big that 3-day week was there at Belmont. But Up to the Mark, look, I thought he was really impressive at Churchill when he won on the Kentucky Derby undercard. I thought he was even more impressive in the Manhattan at Belmont Park. He dominated Ottoman Fleet, a horse and Soldier Rising, but Ottoman Fleet was a horse that I thought for Charlie Appleby could really give Up to the Mark a stiff test. I said, hey, I think it's a coin flip between those two. Well, it wasn't a coin flip. Up to the Mark, dominant. I mean, an impressive race. So give him a lot of credit. He's at number 3 on my list this week. Number 2 is Elite Power. Boy, one of the better sprinters right now. Well, he is the best sprinter, but one of the better sprinters we've seen in the last few years. He looks like a monster in some of these races, including in the True North at Belmont Park. In his last race, he went over to Dubai and won over there. I mean, he looks very good. The defending Breeders' Cup Sprint champion is far and away the best sprinter as of right now as we head into the summer months. Elite Power looks very, very good. And number 1 on the list is CODY'S Wish. And boy, what a story. CODY'S Wish. Of course, we all learned about, the feel-good story behind this horse at last year's Breeders' Cup or a little bit before, but that's when the mainstream kind of got to know CODY'S Wish. The horse is absolutely breathtaking so far this season. Started out at Churchill Downs on that Derby undercard and just looked tremendous. And then came to the Met Mile. Everybody thought this was going to be a tough race for CODY'S Wish. A lot of good horses in there. Yikes. Despite not even that great of a trip in this race, he dusted this competition. Once he started running, it took all of about 2 seconds for him to circle that field, cruise down the stretch without much urging. He was fantastic. He gets a huge buyer speed figure if you're into those for the effort as well. CODY'S Wish, perfect 2 for 2. Met Mile was an eye-opener. So for 2 straight years now, the Met Mile kind of been a big time like, whoa, that might be the best horse in the country. Of course, it was Flightline that came to the Met Mile and won last year. So to review, number 5, In Italian. Number 4, Clairiere. Number 3, Up to the Mark. Number 2, Elite Power. And number 1, CODY'S Wish. So Bill Mott trains the number 1 and number 2 ranked horses on the list. Pretty cool for a guy like Bill Mott. Very, very good trainer and very good for the game. All right, that's the top 5 for this list. Hit the like button if you like it. Hit subscribe if you really like it. And most importantly, tune in next week and we'll see if we've got any changes to the top 5.
RacingDudes.com is your home for the best free picks for every race, every track across the country. Saratoga and Del Mar are in full swing, and we want you to join us in the fun. Subscribe to Racing Dudes YouTube channel, click the notification bell so you never miss a single video. Want to make money betting horses? Bet with the Racing Dudes.